My name's Houston and I'm back with another pickup. This time I got from my own personal seller that I use for the higher quality stuff. And if you don't know who it is, his name is Edge Walker. And I usually get in contact with him through Facebook. So his stuff is pretty good when I want to get like I said, some higher quality stuff. So I picked these up and I'm gonna go ahead and show you what I got. So let me get this box open. So inside we got the paper, and it's got these are called the Jbalvin Jordan 1s, if I didn't forgot to mention it. So you know, these shoes, they're multicolored with the pink and the greens and the yellows, and they got these little patches that go on the side of the shoe with Velcro. And let me show you what I'm talking about. First thing you see, this little Nike card. And then they got the shoes in here. Let me get the shoes out and I'll show you the box real quick. Inside it's just two of the paper, nothing else in there. And you can see the design on the paper. So let's get the box. The box has pink and black on it. Nothing really on the bottom. Show you the label. And like I said, these are high quality, but the only thing I don't like about the box is it's too small. You can see the size of it there. It's too small for the shoes. So maybe if these were like a 9 or 10, they would fit perfect in there. But it's a tight squeeze with these because these are 13s. And here's a look at the shoe. And these are, like I said, these are the higher quality. I do have the lower quality here that I was wearing before, so I'll do a comparison of those towards the end of the video. But first, let's look at these. It comes with this hang tag. I'm not familiar with it, so if you know where these are from, you can leave it in the information or the name in the comments if you want. Looks like some kind of plug, sneaker plug or something. It's got the same on both sides. But here these are. I'm not sure, but I think the Jordan logo doesn't look as clear as it should be. And these are the ones that I wanted, the ones with the rough edges, just like the Authentics. So here's how they look. And it does have the tumble leather on the inside there. Stitching looks okay. Not that I really care about any of that stuff. I just wanted the ones with this tongue with the correct color. It's supposed to be red with the happy face, and this one is supposed to be the green one with the Jumpman, and it's supposed to have the little slits in the edges on the tongue there. So this is the quality that I wanted. And sometimes you do have to pay up if you want the shoes that look like they're supposed to, because on these they didn't come with that. You can see the tongue there, it's completely wrong, and I did have to do work on those, so I'll tell you about it in a little bit. So back to these. The outsoles are pink, they're not white. Tongue is pink, and the camera doesn't really pick it up because of the lighting in here. We got bad lighting in here. So looking at the inside, it's got the black laces on them. I haven't touched them in any way. I just pulled them out the box as you saw. It's got the lime green insoles with the happy face on it. Try and get a look at that size tag. want to pull that out first. You can look at it. It's got a jump man on it. I don't think we can be able to see the size tag too good. It's way down in there. Trying to get a good look at it. It's not gonna show up on the camera, but anyway, that's a look at these. And this is the little patch I was telling you about. See how it's got it there? It does come off. So I'll put that to the side and we'll look at the other shoe. So here's the right shoe here. This one comes with all the extra laces and the extra patches and stuff. And yeah, this is what I'm talking about. I wanted the rough edges like that. And it does have the tumble leather in the back. So I think the only thing off about them is the shape. It's supposed to be wide like that. But I think after a couple of wears, it'll start to take the shape. It's because these were smashed down in the little box like I was telling you. But I think after like a couple wears, it'll get that shape back to where it's supposed to be, where the top's supposed to be open, like that kind of. It has real soft leather on it. It has that leather smell to it. So maybe it is leather, real leather. And the inside too has got real soft leather. Trying to get all angles of it to show you exactly what I'm trying to show you. So the edges here, they stop at the top, as there's nothing down the side there. But you can still see the sponge padding on inside the tongue. Take a look at the toe box here. Yeah, these are nice looking. And I think I'm gonna be using the green laces with them. But you do have options here. It's got pink and white, or you can leave the black laces in there. And that's a look at the shoes. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the ones I've been wearing compared to the ones that I just got. So the first thing is, these came with, like, if you buy these from DHgate or anywhere, I'm talking the cheaper versions, like the $50 version, this is what you're gonna get. The top looks okay, but the bottom is solid white. There's no pink to it. And I used the pink dye from I think the Angela's pink dye, the leather dye, and that's what I used on the soles, and it held up pretty well. They're still pink. And I used the same dye on the tongue, dyed the tongue pink. And I just got a little pair of scissors and chopped up the top to make it look like the way that those are. And they were okay. They've been pretty good. Of course, they don't have the Velcro. This is sewn on there. And you can look at the edges. They're just straight. They're not like that, the way it's supposed to be. Especially like here, you can see it there. And you can see the rough edges on these. And you can see a lot of it in the toe box here, the way it's supposed to be. And these, I tried sandpaper and other stuff to try and rough them up, but it doesn't really do anything. Maybe a Dremel tool or something will fix it. But I've been wearing these for the longest, and they do hold up. There's nothing wrong with them at all. Inside the shoe, this one has fabric. It's kind of like sock liner fabric. It doesn't have leather like that. And the biggest flaw in the back is at the back. This is how it should be, narrow, not this wide. And this one's a little taller than that one, but that's pretty much it. This material here feels about the same. Well, this one's a little thicker, but it has the same texture to it. So you do have options to go with the lower or the higher quality. And I used the lower, no complaints, they're all good and everything, but I did want the higher quality ones just because of the look. So if I didn't mention the price, these were $140 shipped. And again, I used Edge Walker. Look him up he's on Facebook Messenger. I don't know if he's on any other platform, but that's the way that I get in contact with him. Usually at nighttime, he's up at on their different time zones. So I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here, and I'll see you on the next pickup.